This presentation is about the differences between the northern and southern colonies.
By Rachel Castro and Megan Bush.
There are many geographic differences between the North and the South. For example, the North had poor soil, which was rocky. The land was not flat, it was very hilly, and the temperatures were cooler, so all those things made farming harder. In the South, it had warmer weather, a longer growing season, flat land, and very fertile soil, which made farming very easy. And the climate was very warm and moist.
There are a lot of economic differences between the North and South colonies. The North, they traded goods like fur, fish, and lumber. They relied on a lot of trading because they couldn't grow crops, and since they traded goods like fur, fish, and lumber, it was different from the South because they were obsessed with money, but they relied on cash crops like tobacco, sugar, and rice, and they were obsessed with money as shown below. They also felt that inequality was acceptable, where in the North they thought that inequality wasn't acceptable.
There are also many political differences between the North and the South. Since the North didn't have a lot of picking and planting to do, they didn't need slaves to do their work. They were against slavery. But the South had a lot of picking and harvesting and planting to do, so they made slaves do all of their work, as shown in this picture also.
Along with everything else, there is also social differences between the North and South colonies. The Puritans and Quakers built their societies in the North on the precepts of the Bible. They thought that the Bible was very important, and they believed everything that they read in it. They did not believe in slavery, and they valued education more than the South valued it. In the South, they did not value education. Many people lived on plantations, and instead they thought that working on the plantations and picking crops was more important
than education.